Hello everyone, I'm Shady.
Hey guys, Giacomo.
G'day, I'm Luke.
Milan Club Melbourne, and we're just going to have a quick roundup of the week's stories really for Milan. So lads, before we start, the quick word on the Champions League final. What do you guys make of it?
Yeah, probably a little bit as everyone expected with Bayern taking it out 1-0. But interesting to see PSG. They're pretty deadly and missed a few chances. So you get the feel that it was one of those games that could have gone either way. But yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a game. It was a game watching it this morning. It was a game that it could have ended up where it was 4-3 either way, but ended up being 1-0 with quite a few chances missed and a couple of players hitting the post. But I think overall Bayern deserved it across the tournament. They didn't lose a game. Actually, they didn't draw a game. They won every single game they played, and I think they were the dominant team for the whole tournament.
Yeah, an incredible statistic, huh? Winning all those games.
Yeah.
Hasn't been done before, but yeah, interesting.
But luckily, still one cup off us, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's both them and Liverpool on 6 now. So yeah, we need to put some daylight between us. Hopefully,
Yeah.
season we can get back into the Champions League, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So how's the team looking? What you guys heard about? We seem to always be discussing this Ibra and the Donnarumma's renewals, obviously because Rayo is their agent. Seems to always be a bit of a protracted issue. So, what's the latest on that?
Yeah, I think Raiola he's an interesting guy, isn't he? He's always throwing curveballs at the club. But from what we're seeing at the moment, it sounds like, I mean, it's always kind of sounded like the Ibrahimovic deal is just waiting to happen. Just Raiola, I think, just trying to squeeze the last few bucks out of the club, because I don't think there's been too many rumours or things going around of other clubs too interested
Yeah,
in Ibrahimovic.
not
Um,
really.
but but from the sounds of things, there's just, I think the club wants 6 million for his wages, and Raiola wants 7. So yeah, hopefully it comes up soon.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. I've not too much to add on that. It's pretty much he's just trying to squeeze that extra little bit of pocket money for him.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
knows what he's doing. He doesn't muck around Rayo. Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
yeah,
And hope.
exactly. It
Sorry,
is
what were you saying there?
interesting. It's interesting though that and I didn't like it, to be honest, that they've waited this long. And I think pre-season was starting today. I think today Australia time, but
Yeah.
that Ibrahimovic would miss the first day or first few days of that, which is a bit disappointing to see. But as we said, I think it's an inevitable. So
Yeah, I think I'll
yeah.
get. I mean, we're filming this on the Monday here in Australia, and hopefully by the time we post this tomorrow, we'll have confirmed that he's renewed. But I mean, yeah, it's just one of those things where you just know what the end result is going to be, and it's just like you're saying, just milking the club. And Giacomo, we were talking about some of our links with Maldini's been in touch with Real Madrid, right, for a few players.
Yeah. I've seen I think the major one is we're looking at Brahim Diaz to bring him in as sort of like a bit of depth in the playmaking role. But the other one that popped up was Danny Ceballos, who was on loan with Arsenal this year, and he's pretty. He was a bit of a fan favourite, especially with Mikel Arteta as well.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he's in that, considering we look like we're going to be signing Bakayoko and we've already got decent
Yeah.
depth.
So you were saying he was a bit of a fan favorite at Arsenal. That.
Yes, yeah. Danny Ceballos, a bit of a fan favourite at Arsenal, and he was loved by the coach. So I can't see that coming too much to fruition for us, but it's something that has popped up.
Yeah. Hearing that.
And
And speaking of Bakayoko, look, sorry, what were you gonna say about Bakayoko?
yeah, Bakayoko is another one that I think we'll hopefully see return to the club. I think that the agreement that we're hearing coming out of the two clubs is that it's that they're going to do a loan deal for the first year. I think €2 million for the first year of loan, and then an option to buy after that for 30 million. So yeah, we should see Bakayoko back in Milan.
without the lot of depth, and yeah, he'd definitely do a job.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Obviously, we know what position he's going to play, but it'll be interesting to see who gets the nod to start the season. Looks like that deal's going to be completed. So once it is, it'll be interesting to see because both of our guys in that holding midfield spot finished the year off really strong.
Definitely. Who would you guys play between the three players? If you had to pick two, who would you go for?
Yeah, I think Benacer had a good season. Maybe they're both. Yeah, probably Kessie's would be the slight one that I would let stay on the bench, but it's a close call. Especially Bakayoko is very temperamental, as we saw.
Yeah. What about you, John?
Yeah, I agree. I think you can't push Benacer out, especially with his age and how much he improves over the season. So he's a genuine talent. It'd be out of the other two that are sort of fighting for their position, I think.
Yeah.
I think it would be Benacer, and Kessie would just about get the nod ahead of Bakayoko. I think Kessie's come by like pounds the end of the season. He was amazing. And Benacer, I think all three of us agree on him. So yeah, just about, but it's just amazing to be able to have that depth. Yeah, it's.
I think there's nothing negative about it. Keeps the pressure on all of them to be performing and not drop below that standard.
Absolutely, it's a good problem to have. Luke, were you saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Was there something going back to the Real Madrid? I think I might have interrupted you saying something about Ceballos and
Yeah, just quickly. I think might even depend on whether the Ibrahimovic there's a problem there, because I think the club have said, or rumours are coming out that if the club don't make a deal with Ibrahimovic soon, they're going to have to start looking for other options. So whether that be Luka Jovic or someone else, I think Jovic is possibly out there as an option to loan for a year, because obviously we've seen hasn't shot out at Real Madrid yet. But are there any other players that you see could fill in that striker role at Milan or at other clubs that we might want?
I mean, I've heard past week or so, I've heard rumors about Mandzukic and Giroud, but I don't really fancy them that much. I think I take Mandzukic over Giroud, but I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, the way we sort of play, we wouldn't suit somebody that's sort of small with a lot of pace. I think we need someone that's sort of that bigger body that can get on the end of balls and sort of be like a talisman in the box. So someone like Jovic, he's a good young age who's got a lot of potential. He'd be probably my pick of the bunch. I wouldn't want any of those sort of, in a sense, has-beens like Giroud or Mandzukic.
Yeah. That's a good point.
And it's in a sense, it's a bit of a shame because we do have not a shame, but we have talent coming through with Maldini and Colombo coming out of the Primavera team. But you just know they're a few years off first team.
Yeah, they're not there just yet, are they?
Yeah. We'll get there.
One day.
So that I think brings us towards the end of today's video. Cheers, lads. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for following us.
Thank you.
Sure to check out our YouTube page and subscribe to our YouTube page. As always, Forza Milan.
Forza Milan.
Forza Milan.